A bit rainy on the ground. Orlando to Detroit is the flight today. Let's see here. Looks like they're using 22 right for departure and arrivals. Oh man, 22 right would suck, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and add that to our the RNAV would be great. Okay. Since we don't have much time, departing at 35 minutes, 34, let's go ahead and start getting everything ready. Today we are in the polar bear. Forget the name of it. Let me go ahead and get the ground services started. GSX and additional services. Here we go. Yeah, as you can see, it's a bit rainy. It says VFR conditions on the MEDAR, but I think there's some thunderstorms definitely being popped up. Look at that. The arrival end of the runway is completely engulfed in rain right now. Overcast 25,000 and broken 11. Few clouds 4,000 kilo nimbus. So some showers in the vicinity, but by the time we get ready, they should dissipate. So let's go into the airplane. Avion. Today we are in Powder, the polar bear. Today you are flying with Powder. Very cute. Alright, looks like our first officer is on deck. Let's go ahead and take a look at the circuit breakers from this side. Everything's looking solid. Alright, let's start setting up.
Roger.
And I'll go ahead and hop in the front here. And get this going here. I gotta pull up the flight plan. 230 passengers, does that sound right? 230, 75, 90 in the cargo, 24, 330 in the block fuel. Okay, good. We'll accept that. Flight level 340 today, and winds out from the southwest. Estimated time around 2 hours and 9 minutes. Should be pretty good. Yes, that's what I want to do. Okay. Cost indexes keen state. And no discrepancies. Doing the Jimmy for departure. And then we'll come in, do a bunch of direct routes. Direct fixes, I should say. And then we'll do that hot rod to arrival into Detroit. NOTAMs. Cool. We're doing the runway 22, so no NOTAMs for that approach procedure. Alright, destination forecast. We're looking at getting there at 23:15. So we use this line. The sky's clear. Looking good. Same for our alternate. Good visibility. And for our origin here in Orlando, we got winds coming out from the west, so we can probably expect runway 25 as winds. And then view clouds 4000, altimeter 3009. And then no significant weather along the route. We're literally flying around any kind of significant weather, so that's good. We'll have a tailwind, so that should help us in our flight. And then it kind of shifts to a headwind as we get closer to Cleveland, which is our ultimate. Some downdrafts and updrafts on our departure from Orlando. We'll have some updrafts from Detroit as well, so I expect a little bit of turbulence. Good. I see any airmet signets. Not right now. Surprisingly enough, there's no convective signet, but these thunderstorms aren't severe enough. Okay. We should have some sort of air conditioning coming through the cabin, which we do. Great. And then batteries, we'll go ahead and do a battery check. Cool. Good, batteries are being charged. Now we'll go ahead and leave the fuel pumps off. Alright, that's some data. That looks good. We'll leave the MCP panel for now until we get to our departure. And then engine oil is looking good. Pressurization system is fine. We already checked our batteries. Jobs in green. Brake temps, pressures are good. Nav database is correct. Let's go ahead and request start flight. there. Cockpit preparation checklist.
Gear pins and covers.
Removed. Removed.
Fuel quantity.
24,340 pounds. Set and checked.
Seat belts.
On.
ADIRS.
Nav.
Barrow ref.
3009 set.
3009. Set. Cockpit preparation checklist completed.
Okay, great. Let's go into the McDo and get everything sorted out. Flight level 340, and outside air temp is sitting at 28, 27 actually. Winds are coming out from again the southwest. Alright, and then flight plan. Let's see, right now we don't know which runway we'll get, but all we assume 36 right. We'll request 36 right, if anything. But we'll plan for that. Let's see, actually, let me look at the ATIS, the real life ATIS. It's oh, I guess Miami Control is online right now, so I guess we could talk to them. So we'll talk to Miami Control instead.
Hi, the security and safety check are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Yes.
Okay.
So runway 36, let's see actually. So right now, approaches and departures to parallel, runways in use, silence approach, okay, whatever, expect. Departing runway 36 left, 36 right, and 35 right. So, .36 right will be the one we use. Notice expect runway assignment with digital clearance with new departure procedures in effect. Ensure top altitude compliance. Airport surveillance detection equipment is in use. Right, okay. Bright lights on road between. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, so 36 right. That's what we'll plan on doing then. We'll go ahead and change our flight plan. And Jimmy for departure. Jimmy. And then Payne transition. Okay. Jimmy 4. We got runway 36 right, standard. No restrictions. And we'll go ahead and look here. Climb on heading 005, which is pretty much runway heading. To facts to 596, and then we go direct to facts at or above 2300. Set there. Then on track to cross hand at or above 3000, at or below 230 knots, which we have right there. And then we cross chug at or below 7000, which we have right down there. And then Snob. And then Medusa. And then Jimmy at or above 16. Ake and then Payne. Cool. And then our top altitude is 16,000 for that one. But since we are going to 7,000, but first we gotta make sure we comply with that. We can't go above 7,000 and chuck, which I'm sure we'll pass it by the time we get there, but. Alright, so that's good. Now we're gonna go into the rest of the flight plan. We got Payne, Sharks, T-Fuel, Tefl, Wigvo, B. Collier VOR, Spartanburg VOR, and then we'll continue on to the Henderson VOR. And then Subway is our transition into the arrival. Again, we are planning tentatively for runway 22, right? ILS 22, right? Okay, right now we'll do the ILS Yankee 22, right? And we said we're doing the Hot Rod 2, Subway transition, no approach via yet. Okay, we got Colts, Bucking at or above 24, and at or below 27 at 280, then Fire at or above 20,000, Kraken at or above 15, then below 20 and 280, then Beer at or above 12, Hot Rod at 12,000, and then for landing 22 right, we're going to continue on to Terps. And then the Seeger at 12,210 knots. And then we go on to the ILS Yankee, which I guess we could come into Valley or whatever, but we'll come into Wonder at 3,000 and then Angle at 2,000. And then our missed approach will pretty much turn right to 4,000. Outbound at DXO VOR to dumped. Minimums is 892 decision altitude with 1/2 statute mile of visibility required. Alright, flight plan is checked out. We got 3-5 left, wet. Go ahead and sync that up. Right now we have a preliminary takeoff weight of 181.1. Set that. 140, 55, 55, flaps 2, 43. Okay, we got 140, 55, 55, flaps 2, 43. And then that looks good. Init data is completed. We're just waiting for that final load sheet. Flight plan is good. Fuel prediction good with the final load sheet as well. Secondary flight plan will come back to MCO. And right now they are landing north, so we can expect, let's just put that ILS 35 left. Good. Are you ready for the departure briefing?
Go ahead.
Okay, we're at airside 1 here. We're going to expect 36 right for departure. Probably get Bravo 4 and then Charlie all the way down, Bravo 10. No hotspots along that route, no NOTAMs we should be worried about. 12,005 feet of runway. Conditions are currently wet, so we do have that calculated in our takeoff performance. At the moment, winds are kind of straight down the pipe, 7 knots and 2 knots of crosswind. We'll monitor any thunderstorm activities. There are some storms in the area, so just have to make sure that there's no storms on the departure end of the runway. So right now we are looking okay with, actually no, it's looking pretty bad, but it should dissipate by the time we're ready to go. So we'll just look at that. B1 is 140. For any failure prior to that, we'll board takeoff, pull power to idle, apply the brakes. After V1, we'll continue our takeoff, rotate at 55, and we'll continue taking the issue up in the air, and we'll climb out at 55 as well. Flaps will be set to 2, flex takeoff temperature to 43 degrees. This will be a left-hand seat takeoff. I'll be the pilot in command and the pilot in controls during an emergency. For departure, again, we'll do the Jimmy 4. We'll depart runway heading, pretty much go direct to fax at or above 23, crosshand at or above 3,000, and at or below 230 knots, and then chug at below 7,000. So we gotta make sure we're below 7,000 once we pass that, unless we get told otherwise by ATC. Other than that, everything is all good. Minimum safe altitude is 3,000, and main concerns for our flight today is complacency and this thunderstorm that is in the vicinity. So, other than that, we are good to go. Do you have any questions? Any questions?
No questions.
Okay. Then we'll just wait for the passengers to finish boarding. Actually, let's go ahead and get our IFR clearance. We haven't heard from Miami Center yet. We'll go tune in 132.2. Center Frontier Flight 2529 on the ground in Orlando. We're requesting our IFR clearance to Detroit. Let me look. Do I contact?
Hi guys, here's the load sheet for you.
Okay, thanks.
No problem. Have a safe flight.
Who is in control of Orlando? Is it Jacksonville? Let me contact Jacksonville. Okay. Jacksonville Center, good afternoon. Frontier Flight 2529 on the ground in Orlando. Request IFR clearance to Detroit.
Frontier 2529 Jack Center, I don't have a flight plan.
Roger, sorry about that.
That's 4812 Jack Center, welcome. Expect ILS on 35 right at Hannah. Unable. Expected at Hannah. 3226, 3 from Ogba, turn left heading 110, maintain 2000 until established, third ILS or my non-left approach.
110 and 2000 till established for the ILS, 09 left approach to Legion 226.
Delta 922, climb maintain flight level 350, that'll be your final.
350 for the finals for Delta 922.
Delta 1, correction, 3216, fly runway heading runway 10 clear for takeoff.
Alright, let me contact them now. Yeah, Frontier Flight 2529, we just filed that flight plan for you. He's gonna send us a PDC probably.
86 cent.
There it is.
Unit 1701 to set a maintain flight level 340.
Alright, so we're cleared to
340,
Detroit. Climb up to 34,
Unit
squawk
1701, traffic
76.
12 o'clock, 5 miles
63.
westbound, same altitude, 737.
Cleared Demi 4, paying transition, climb via 6, expecting course here 10 minutes after departure, runway
We
assignment,
got the traffic.
C8is. Contact 35925.
3226, the wind,
Runway assignment
110 and 5,
C8is.
runway 9 or left, clear to land.
What does that mean? A.
Clear to land, runway 09 or left, Legion B-16.
Okay. Wow. So, again, we'll expect 36 right, just because that's the most
American
convenient.
2206, area of
Well,
moderate
we'll
to
see.
extreme precipitation,
They should
12
be nice
o'clock,
enough to give
28
us that
miles,
one.
stands 30 miles in diameter, advised
Okay,
any deviation.
so we're cleared at Detroit.
I think we'll
we
be
got the
good. We don't
SID
see
set up
anything
in there.
right now, 2206.
And squawk
Roger.
7663. Great. Now we are just finishing up.
3236.
8 minutes to go. Hopefully we can
the-
get everyone on board here in the next 8 minutes. We got about another 90 passengers.
Civic 3236, expect ILS from my 9 route approach to Melbourne altimeter 3006.
I'm going to disconnect the external power.
Nine right on the approach, Pacific 3236, sending altimeter 306.
American 1479, contact 9B132.2.
132.2, American 1479 to you.
The Brickyard 4510, cross fence, out of maintain, flight level 240. Delta 3216, descend via the Osprey 7 arrival, runway 21, the Charleston altimeter 3002. Is that for Delta 36? Delta 36, affirm. Alright, down via and runway 21, was it? Affirm. Delta 36. That was 4812, cross Hana at 5,000, Hana cleared ILS 35 right approach. So 2347 traffic, 12 o'clock, 40 miles opposite direction, company traffic, flight level 350. Southwest 3124 traffic, 12 o'clock, 48 miles, correction, 38 miles opposite direction, company 737, flight level 360.
No visual 3124.
United 1701 traffic, 12 o'clock opposite direction, Southwest 737, flight level 350, at least about 40 miles out.
1701, we're looking for the traffic.
No, 3124 traffic, 12 o'clock, 30 miles
It's
opposite direction.
like the sun is coming out.
United A320, flight level 340.
They did just get a marginal VFR here. However, it still looks pretty gray outside. It might still get a little bit bad with the rain
No,
here.
3216,
Let's
radar
see.
contact, proceed direct small, climb maintain 10,000, to then altimeter 3003, higher in a minute.
Yeah, look at the side of the airfield right there. That's pretty much where the rain is coming from.
Pacific
So.
3236, good look up a lower.
Civic 3236, proceed direct to field, descend a policy discretion, maintain 3000.
We'll give it some time. Hopefully, it should dissipate by the time we're ready to go.
Direct to field.
Because I'm
3000,
seeing what comes after
3236.
that isn't really that bad. So, as long as there's no red or orange on the departure end of the runway, we are good to go. Because it'd be a
Delta
very bad
922.
day if we get a microburst
Yeah, I've got a fire
at
for you.
that point there.
Good.
Let's listen to
This
this
is
pyro.
about 340, so northwest of Daytona, time 2027 Zulu, flight level reporting at flight level 250, aircraft type Airbus A320. Basic clouds unknown, tops 350 with a cumulonimbus. Turbulence moderate, occasional severe at flight level. Icing negative. Remark,
Severe. That'd be
moderate
crazy.
turbulence during climb. How copy?
Roger, thank you. Delta 1764, expect ILS 35
Severe
right.
turbulence, that'd be very bad, especially in an Airbus.
Expect ILS 35 right, Delta 1764.
That's like the
American
airplane was
correction,
completely out of
flight
control.
531, runway 35, correction 36 west, clear to land, wind
I'd probably just
260,
say
left
moderate
17
turbulence.
31.
Leave it at that. Severe turbulence is like you can't control the airplane at all. Like you can't even touch the controls pretty much.
This way.
Alright, we got 29 more passengers to go, and we have 4 more minutes. It looks like it just dropped down to IFR at the moment.
November 808 whiskey contact, Miami 132.2.
2.5 statute miles. We still got good visibility. Strong, heavy rain, mist, and
Delta 36, expect
wind
ILS
shift.
runway 1, correction 2 approach.
From 200 degrees to 0
Unit at
to
1612, turn right heading
20
160 to maintain 3000, expect ILS or right approach.
We'll give it some time to get this rain to dissipate a little bit.
Down to 3000. ILS right, United 1612.
Pacific 7260 to maintain flight level 340.
That was 7 minutes
Breacher
ago.
piloted.
It's kind of moving.
Reported,
So
Q.
Hello.
Sorry, I can't talk. Pacific 7260.
But
area
let's
of
see
moderate to
here.
precipitation.
I might
along
delay the
7
flight just a
arrival.
bit here.
Advise if you want to reroute.
Actually, no, we're gonna go. We have plenty of. No, we don't have plenty of extra fuel. We did not plan for
340.
that. Actually, min fuel is 23.7, so we have 500 pounds to work with. So
And on that.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a single engine taxi. Do a single engine taxi to save fuel. So if we do need to wait at the run up or at the whole short, we can have the fuel to wait a little bit. That's my plan of action here.
Delta 36, expect RNAV runway 2 on approach at Myers.
One engine.
RNAV 21 at Myers. That's 4812, the wind 26017 goes 31, runway 35, right clear to land. Roll flight 5. This is Orlando, where you're parking. Roger, Southwest 3124, cross around us at a maintain flight level 310.
Looking through the manual, see if it says anything about single engine taxi.
Cross RMS at 310 Southwest 3124.
Jacksonville Center, Legion 226, clear the runway at Bravo
not
7,
saying
taxi to
anything.
gate 12.
Beta 226, welcome to Sanford, taxi, Bravo to ramp, cross runway 36 at Bravo.
Alright, Bravo, the ramp will cross 36 at Bravo, Legion 226.
Alright, at 1612, turn right at 180 possible.
Okay, so we're gonna start engine 2, and then the yellow electric pump will stay
180 down
off,
to 2000, United
and
1612.
APU will stay on.
3236, turn right at 180
Engine
possible.
mode
Discretion, maintain
selector to set
discretion
to
2000.
start. Check pressure to
Down to
avoid
two
any
and,
engine
what was
stall
that, sir? Left
engine to
two?
start. Startup completed.
Right turn heading 180.
Flow engine mode
Right,
selector
180.
APU bleed off.
Brickyard 4510, cross Looney at a maintain 111000.
So we'll leave the APU
altimeter,
bleed off, excuse me.
3004.
And then engine 2 will stay on, and then it says leave the APU master off. They're done, so let's get going here.
Pacific 7260 cross
Hey guys,
Llama and
all
I'm
packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
15,000, the Orlando altimeter
Clear to close.
3013.
Thanks. Let me know if you need
Good,
anything.
we're looking within limits here.
Adam, maintain 15,000.
Let's go ahead and talk to the
Pacific
passengers, get our
1385 cross Llama
passenger
and
brief going.
15,000, the Orlando altimeter 3013.
Alright, see you guys.
Llama 15,000, 625.
I know this is the all call, but I like to just
maintain
press
180
it,
knots.
just give it a noise.
180 knots.
And ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, we'd like to welcome you on board
Delta
today's
3124
flight.
contact.
On behalf of our Orlando-based crew, we thank you
Miami
for choosing
132.2
America's cleanest
Southwest
airline to your
3124.
flight to Detroit today. My name is Captain Gio. Alongside with me is First Officer
Pacific
Ramirez.
7260 area of moderate to extreme precipitation.
We're looking at a pretty
about
on-time
15
departure
miles
at the
and,
moment. However, we do
80
have some
miles
thunderstorms that
southbound
we are
about 10
monitoring around the airfield. So we're going to keep an eye out for that to see if we need to do any deviation for that thunderstorm. We're looking like climbing up to about 34,000 feet today. Winds are coming out from the southwest. Again, if you can help the cabin prepare for departure by finding your seats and placing your seatbelts on, we can get out of here as soon as we can. The seatbelt signs will remain on until we find a safe altitude to turn them off at.
Alright, Bravo Lima Charlie will cross,
Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for
9
departure.
please
Armed doors
proceed.
across, stand by for all call.
Delta 4812.
Before
welcome to
start
Orlando.
checklist.
You parking at airside 2.
We're going airside.
Parking brake.
Off, on,
That's 4812,
Set and
taxi
check.
Juliet Lima Kilo, cross
Takeoff
35
speeds and
left,
thrust.
Hotel 1 to the ramp.
V1 140, VR 155, V2 155, flex takeoff 43, flaps 2. Set and check.
Center, Delta 623.
V1 140, VR 155, V2
United
155,
1612, turn
flex
left
temp
heading 080 on the runway,
4
localizer.
degrees, windows,
080, join the localizer, United 1612.
Closed,
Delta 623,
Beacon.
Jack Center, hello.
on.
before
On.
start checklist completed.
Alright,
Civic 3236, 5 from Fib Op, turn left heading 110, maintain 2000, full established, paired ILS, runway 9 right approach.
9 right approach, turn left.
there it is.
3236.
So yeah,
Delta
let's
36
see.
at Myers,
That
turn
thunderstorm
around
is
Zulu,
just
runway
kind of
4
hanging
approach.
out over the departure end. However,
United 1612.
We should get an
2 miles
update
from
here
Libby, maintain
soon, most
2000,
likely.
full established, paired ILS, runway 8 approach.
Maintain 2000, cleared for the approach, United 1612.
Delta 1764 to set and maintain 3000.
we should be
3000,
fine.
Delta 1760.
I'm gonna go ahead and say we're
Victor
gonna
45,
go.
don't expect ILS, runway 8 approach.
That's right.
Civic 3236, the wind 1504, runway 9 right, clear to land.
9 right, clear to land, Pacific 3236. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I think.
Dash Shell aircraft, Orlando information, Oscar now current, wind 28014, gust 25, altimeter 3013.
I don't hear. Starting engine 2.
Okay.
Justice Center, hello, American 1030 on the ground at Orlando with information Oscar IFR clearance to Atlanta.
American 1030 Jack Center, expect ADC. Civic 1385, if I forgot to give it to you, cross the Lama Adam, maintain 15,000, Orlando altimeter 3013.
Pacific 35, you gave it to us, and we may have to deviate a little bit for weather conditions.
Roger. Southwest 2347 area of moderate to extreme precipitation.
Yeah, we're good. The
12
radar
o'clock,
just
15
updated.
miles, correction, 22 miles spans,
Alright, 2 good. Engine
55
starts.
miles westbound advisory
Yellow
deviation.
electric pump can come off. And go ahead and leave.
One area of moderate to extreme precipitation, 12
APU
o'clock,
bleed
22
off.
miles spans, 65 miles westbound, advise anybody deviation. Is that for American Noble too?
Yes.
That was for United 1701. No deviation from 1701. Roger. Delta 1764, turn right heading 270 to set and maintain 2000.
Just 270 to set and maintain 2000, Delta 1764.
Go ahead and do the after start checklist.
Delta 36, the wind 180 at 9 or gust 16, runway 21, clear to land.
I don't know why I don't hear the ground crew. Let's go ahead and turn on these interval lights because it is pretty dark.
Delta 1764, 5 miles from Houston, riding 330,
After start
maintain
checklist.
2000, full established, clear to ILS and I-35 right approach.
Anti-ice.
Off.
ECAM status.
Turn right heading 330, maintain 2000 at the establish on the Highland 3, right approach with that.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
Um, 0.7% set.
Rudder trim.
Neutral.
After start checklist completed.
Look at that Swiss Air taking off. How cool. Alright. Brake check.
Jackson Center, least 2244, crossing.
Brake check.
It is 2244, Jacks, welcome.
Clear left side. Oh, flight controls check.
Ready.
That's what I
Jackson,
was-
Pacific 32363, clear active.
Full down.
That was stepped on Pacific
Neutral.
3234, correction 3236, welcome to you
Full
on Melbourne,
left.
taxi ramp, your discretion.
Full right.
Taxi at my discretion, thank you, sir.
Neutral.
So also trying to call.
Full left.
Delta 623,
Full
I have
right.
to step away for a moment.
Neutral.
Level 623, router, report back.
Alright. Brake check.
That was 2347, nothing. Houston, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. The United 1701, picture squawk
Clear
code
left side.
3335, and
Why is
nothing
it
in
not
Houston,
here?
radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Squawk 3335, frequency change approved, United 1701, love you.
Yeah.
Frontier flight 2529 ready to taxi.
Frontier 2529, runway 18 left, taxi via Charlie.
Runway 18 left via Charlie, Frontier flight 2529. Alright, cool. We just had a runway change. Now we gotta go ahead and do all the planning all over again. 18 left now.
Pacific 7260, heavy proceed direct to field, pass discretion, maintain 2000. Expect ILS runway 9 right approach.
Direct to field, my discretion 7260, expecting ILS 9 right approach.
Eagle Flight 93 area of moderate to extreme precipitation, 12 o'clock, 43 miles, spans 60 miles southbound, advised any deviation.
And Pacific 1305 deviating right for weather and then deviating left for weather on the arrival.
Pacific 1385, roger, deviations west of course approved, when able proceed direct to field and advise.
Able direct field advice, Pacific 1325.
Pacific
Just go ahead
3236,
and
with
send
permission
that
across
over.
runway 5, please.
Right, 135, 53.
Taxi rank for discretion,
Okay, let's
cross
go
whatever.
here.
Thank you, sir.
Left now. Alright,
Ready.
let's go.
Record 2510, turn routing 260, pause discretion, maintain 2000, vectors final.
Heading 260 down to 3000.
Delta 1764, runway 35 right, clear to land, wind 27014, gust 25.
Clear to land to the 1760.
Go via Charlie, so we'll join Juliet 1. Actually, we have to go on Bravo 4, it looks like. Brake check? No? Okay. Starting engine 1.
Okay.
Delta 1764, welcome to Orlando, taxi Juliet Lima Kilo, cross 35 left, send your discretion to the ramp, good night.
Juliet Lima Kilo, cross 35 left to the ramp point. That's at 1764. Have a good night.
Yeah. American 1950, Jack Center, welcome.
Hello, Center. Good evening, American 908, which is level 400.
American 908, Jack Center, welcome.
I don't know, okay, let's see what's going on here.
American 325, 7 direct, Melbourne direct to the field.
Roger.
Cross bleed, open.
Eagle Flight 93, contact Miami 132.2.
132.2, Eagle 93, heavy right.
Pacific 7260, flight present heading pause discretion, maintain 2000, vectors final, the Milton altimeter, 3007.
Present heading down to 2000, 260.
Delta 36, welcome to Charleston, taxi Charlie to ramp, good night.
Okay, we're good now.
Jacksonville Pacific Airways 11902.
Pacific 892, Jack Center.
Oh, good afternoon. 902 is with you. Currently VFR request flight following into Melbourne.
Your location?
We are about 20 miles southeast of the airport.
So we got 1192, contact me 5 south of the airport.
5 south of Nancy.
Regional 2244, cross O'Day to maintain 12,000, the Jacksonville altimeter 3004, and I saw your question. You should be able to have a data there, right?
Cross the day at 12,304. We have a day in there. It's 24.
Good enough. Thanks. The 1445, Jack Center.
Center American 10:30 on the ground at Orlando with Oscar.
We're gonna have to let them know we can't do 1A
American
left.
1030, runway 18 left, taxi via Charlie.
Left via Charlie, American 10:30.
Oh, I'm sorry. Taxi 36 right via Charlie. I just realized I messed that up.
Yep.
Alright, the 36 right via Charlie for American 10:30.
Red 2529, reprogram Juliet short of Charlie for 36 right. Let me know when you're ready.
Roger, yeah, we'll hold short of Charlie on Juliet, and you were just about to ask about that runway change.
Jacksonville Center, good afternoon, Delta 1445, 12,000.
Delta 1445, Jackson, our climb maintain, flight level 300.
300, Delta 1445.
Jacksonville Center, American 2231, climbing out to 14.6, flight level 330.
Yeah, just runway change.
American 2231, Jackson.
10 knot tailwind,
maintain,
which
flight level
is
280.
which is out of limits for operations.
Civic 1385, turn riding 180, positive discretion, maintain 2000, rebel altimeter 3007.
After start checklist.
Enable 180,
Set
Anti-ice.
2000.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
Hey, Jack, New York Center, 4269. Good
Set,
afternoon.
checked.
Flight level 35.
Rudder trim.
Ajax,
Level 4269, Jack Center, welcome.
Neutral.
Level 922,
After start
contact
checklist
Atlanta
completed.
132.907.
Brake check.
Over to Jacksonville at 132.97.
Pressure 0.
Direction to Layton. Have a good one. See ya.
See ya.
7 United 1475.
Clear left side.
Orlando accidentally deleted my PDC as you can reset.
Cannot resend.
We're gonna hold here and switch over to the
Clear right side.
2750, and it'll be 36 right foot departure.
Okay, 2750 and 36 right.
Jacksonville Center, John A235 Heavy, 50280.
United 235 Heavy, Jack Center, welcome.
I gotta go back in here and change this again.
Target 2231, climb maintain, flight level 340.
Okay.
Flight level 340, make 4230.
And Frontier Flight 2529 holding short on Fort Charlie here, ready to copy that new instruction.
Frontier 2529, runway 36 right, taxi via Charlie, you'll be following American.
Runway 36 right on Charlie will follow that American Frontier Flight 2529.
Civic 1385, turn riding 180.
Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Enable 180, need another 5 to 10 miles.
For weather? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, for weather.
Jack Center, Pacific 5425, heavy with you, 320.
Civic 5425, Jack Center, welcome. Delta 123, Jack Center.
Jackson, so they're Delta 613 stack.
Let them know.
Level 623, roger.
And then you jump in from the flight deck. Just give you a quick update. Apologize for the slight delay
25,
getting out of the gate there. We had a
20.
bit of an issue with trying to get our runway clearance into with this weather. However, we can assure you that we'll get out here as soon as we can. All right. I hate it. No, I think it makes the frame rate worse too. So it doesn't do anything. We're following an American, but I don't see
235 at our contact lost. Brickyard 2510, 2 miles from Libby, turn left heading 110, maintain 3000, full established, third eye, lost runway, 9 correction runway. Target 1202, contact Miami 132.2.
132.2, thanks for the ATC, ma'am, please.
Level 623, I'm showing you at 350, any reason for that?
Yeah, when I stepped away, apparently the autopilot disengaged and climbed out of nowhere.
Roger.
$5 o'clock.
Center, American 1030, we're going to be ready.
Can what?
Target 1030, RNAV, back, runway 36,
Okay.
right for takeoff.
RNAV fax, 36 right over the off, American 1030. Jack Center, Delta 123, 12,000.
Level 123, Jack Center, roger. Level 123, climb maintain, flight level 340.
340, Delta 123.
Jack Center, American 5.
Cabin crew
American
6 check off,
1945,
please.
Jack Center, hello. Civic 7260, 900 miles from Sibop, turn left heading 110, maintain 2000, still established. Third eye, lost runway 9 right approach.
That's 110, maintain 2000, established, cleared for the island 30 right approach.
Record 4510 runway 8, clear to land, the wind's 110 at 8.
Center American 17 at 360.
There's that American
American
taking
17
off.
Jackson, a roger.
Going to where we're supposed to follow.
Royal Jackson Center, hello, citation November 931, I can Charlie flight level 370.
Jackson, a roger. Level 4269 cross Izzy at a maintain flight level 270.
American 3024, waiting for Alpha clearance to Tampa International.
American 3245 Jackson, which airport are you at? Level 4269 cross Izzy at a maintain flight level 270.
Cross, it says at
Oh, we're on min fuel.
370, American 4269.
In this situation, I call operations, call dispatcher, let them know where I'm in fuel, and see if we can get approval to
Exhibit 260,
take
the
off
wind,
without it.
10016, runway 9 right, clear to land.
9 right, clear to land.
Pacific 1385, advised leaving 5000.
5000, 1385.
American 3024, I have your clearance, advised, ready to copy.
Ready to copy, American
Can I give me a call
3024.
back saying, hey,
American 3024, cleared up Tampa as
Why is
filed,
that
maintain
Spirit Airline so
2000,
slow
expect
right
flight
now?
level 340, 10 minutes after departure, departures with speed squawk 7307, feedback squawk code only.
Climb maintain 2000, expect 34,000, and what was that squawk?
7307.
ready?
Ready.
7307, American
Runway and should be
3024.
secure.
American 3024, read back correct, expect runway 18 for departure, Myrtle altimeter 3004.
Takeoff runway confirmed. Approach path clear of traffic.
American 1030, radar contacts altitude.
Bay 5,300, American 1030.
American 1030, climb maintain flight level 350, that'll be your final.
Alright, 350 and that's the final. 1030.
Takeoff
Jack Center,
runway.
hello, Jet
Runway 36 right,
USA
confirmed.
427
Runway
is passing
36 right,
28.5,
confirmed.
climbing
TCAS.
320 direct to
TARA,
USA 427,
Packs
Jack
1 and
Center,
2.
roger.
on.
Lineup checklist completed.
Jacksonville Pacific 1102, 5 miles south of the airport, planning 9 right,
Clear left
or
side.
could go left.
Clear right side.
So we got 1192, squawk 0371.
0371, 1192. 1385, 5000.
So we 1385, turn right heading 180.
Front heading is 180.
So we got 1192, radar contact 10 southwest of Melbourne, VOR 2000, enter right base from like 9 to right to Melbourne, altimeter 3007.
Right base 9 right, 1192.
Frontier Flight 2529, ready to go, holding short 36 right.
Frontier 2529, RNAV, back, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV FAC, clear for takeoff, runway 36 right, Frontier Flight 2529. Clear left side.
So we got 1192,
Clear
traffic
right
follows to your 1 o'clock and about 5
We'll do a
miles
rolling
eastbound, heading
takeoff. How's that
777,
sound?
1800 report on site.
I'll leave it at
Approaching
50%.
36 right.
Checked. Takeoff.
1192 has the traffic.
Takeoff.
Civic 1192, follow that traffic, caution, way turbulence, runway 9 right, clear to land.
9 right, cleared to land, looking for the turbulence, 1192.
Civic 1385, speed
Take off.
20, turn 10 degrees right.
Check.
1010 right, 1385.
November 1 after Charlie Cross, Izzy
On
out of
runway
maintain, level 270.
36 right.
Clear to takeoff. Let's go. And flex 45.
We did
SRS
2244, turn right heading 180 to 7.
Checked.
Discretion maintain
Thrust
8.
set.
Correction 2000, expect ILS remain approach.
180,
Civic 1385, just set of maintain 2000.
100 knots.
2006, continue time.
Breaker 2510, sorry about that. Taxi ramp BSL, good night.
V1.
Victor Kennedy 5, you're 3 miles from fib off, turn left heading
Rotate.
110, maintain 2000, someone established, third eye left runway, not a right approach. One able, slow to final, traffic is follow. Type unknown,
Positive climb.
runway not a right.
Gear up.
Alright, final approach speed,
Gear
copy
up.
traffic and down to 9 right.
Breaker, correction, Frontier 2529, radar contact, altitude.
Passing through 700 feet. Frontier flight 2529.
Frontier 2529, climb maintain, flight level 330.
Climb maintain flight level 330. 2529. Cool. We got cleared up to the so don't have to worry about it.
American 518, Jack Center, welcome. American 2206, contact Miami 132.2.
First climb.
American 2206, Jack Center.
Go 2206.
American 2206, contact Miami 132.2.
1.2, have a nice 2206.
The Delta 4269, same Mach number.
4269 Mach 4684.
Flaps 1.
Delta 4269, maintain Mach 75 or greater.
Flaps
75
1.
or greater, American 4269.
Flaps 1.
We'll be
Speed
up to
check.
Give me a break.
Flaps
American
1.
2828, Jack Center, welcome. Who's the ocean calling? And where are you?
Inbound top.
Ocean 68, Jack Center, reset transponder, squawk 5563.
It just happened.
Jacksonville Pacific 1102 is established 4 miles.
1192, runway 9 right, clear to land.
Landing 9 right, 1102.
Pacific 7260, welcome to Melbourne, taxi ramp, your discretion.
In this case, if this was a real life scenario, I would have to let them know.
Ocean 68, radar
that we have a
contact, call
resolution
200 east of
advisory.
Brunswick, flight level
Right now, we're
400,
okay.
welcome. Frontier 2529, climate maintain flight level 330, area of moderate to extreme precipitation, and right now stands 60 miles northbound. Top supported above flight level 350, advise any deviation.
Roger, we'll climb to flight level 330, and we'll look out for any of that precipitation. We appreciate it.
Delta 4269, descend via the Grinch 5, arrival Orlando South, Orlando altimeter 3011. Maintain Mach 75 in the
Flap
transition,
0.
maintain.
Speed check. Flaps 0.
So yeah, Grinch 5 arrival, altimeter 3001 and 280 knots on the transition with the 4269.
American 3024, ready for pushback.
American 3024 push is at your own discretion. Call me short advance, ready to taxi. Break Pacific 11, correction 1385, cancel approach clearance, turn right heading 180, maintain 2000.
Cancel approach land 180 2000.
And for Frontier Flight 2529 is flight level 330 at final altitude.
Flight level 330 was the altitude I signed you.
Okay. Okay, Roger, no problem. We'll stay at flight level 330.
Pacific 1102 is down, clear 9 right.
Pacific 1192, welcome to Melbourne, taxi to ramp, your discretion.
To the ramp.
44, 900 miles from Dims, turn left heading 110, maintain 2000, still established, third eye left runway and approach. American 908, area of moderate precipitation, 12 o'clock, 15 miles, stands 20 miles in diameter, advise any deviation. November 1 Echo Charlie, descend via the Grinch 5 arrival, Orlando South, Orlando altimeter 3011.
Via the Grinch 5, Orlando South, and yeah,
Delta 4269, I'm at something up. Orlando's north, you can expect 36 left.
Expect 36 left, American, Delta 4269.
1 Echo Charlie, same for you.
Yeah, Royer.
Pacific 1385, turn right at 270, maintain 3000.
703000, Pacific 1385.
There's a bit of a turbulence right there.
November 1 Echo Charlie, maintain Mach 72 in the transition. Or sorry, until the transition. Lead at 3244, the wind 15018, runway 8, clear to land.
Clear.
Pacific 1385, expect ILS 9 right approach, turn right heading 280.
280 on the heading and 9 right.
Delta 19, correction, American 1950, nothing in Houston, radar service terminated. Sorry, our lights looks like they just hopped up, stand by. American 1950, contact Houston 132.77. Yeah. Level 1513, Jackson are welcome. Level 1513, altitude is incorrect for direction of flight. Do you want 33 or 35? Delta 1513, climb maintain, flight level 350.
Jackson Center, good evening, 08708 Heavy.
Something heavy, Colin, Sega.
That would be a 8708 Heavy, gate 243 at Orlando ground.
Roger.
Yeah, 8708 Heavy, ready for pushback.
Push at your discretion, call for taxi.
Roger, push at discretion, will call for taxi. 8708 Heavy.
Level 1284, Jack Center, welcome. American 1268, Jack Center, yep.
American 1268 with you, flight level 3.
Roger.
Jackson, American 557 with 370.
American 527, Jack Center, roger. Delta 623, contact Miami 132.2.
132.2, good day.
American 3024, ready to taxi to runway 18.
American 3024, runway 18, taxi via Alpha.
Taxi via Alpha, American 3024.
Pacific 1385, turn routing 360.
Right 360, Pacific 1385.
American 1945, area of moderate to extreme precipitation, 12 o'clock, about 20 miles, spans 20 miles in diameter, advised any deviation. American 908, area of moderate precipitation, 12 o'clock, 10 miles, spans 50 miles west, top supported above flight level 4550, at the segment advised any deviation.
Jack Center below American 3192. We are over 360 direct read.
American 908, copy. Pacific 1385, through Nostrum Fib, turn right heading 070, maintain 2000, full established, cleared ILS, runway 9 right approach.
070, 2000, cleared ILS 09 right.
Level 1445, instead of maintain, flight level 290.
Down to 290, that's 1445.
American 21, 92 Jack Center, welcome. American 908, you up?
908, go ahead.
Yeah, I was telling you about weather. Do you need any deviation?
Now we're riding right on top of it, to level 400. There are probably 2,000 feet of negative.
Roger. American 908, contact Houston 132.772.
132.776, do you have a fix?
Setting is 275 and Orlando airside 3, Quebec,
Altimeter setting.
1475 Jack Center, runway 36,
Standard
right
cross
taxi
check.
via
Passing
Foxtrot
flight
Charlie.
level 185.
Charlie, please, right, United.
Now,
American 1945, would you have any idea what the tops are for that weather would be? Roger, Pacific 1385, the wind 1008, runway 9 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 9 right, Pacific 1385.
American 1419 Jackson or Roger. Level 1513 to set a maintain flight level 330. Jackson, Roger. 2244, welcome to Jack, taxi, right Golf, Alpha, south of the ramp. Right Golf, Alpha, south of the ramp, Welcome up, welcome. American 1945, call Houston 132.772. Yeah.
Village 708, ready for taxi.
Zulu 8708, runway 36 right, taxi via Charlie.
36 right, taxi via Charlie to 8708, heavy, thank you.
Double 1284, cross path, at and maintain 13,000, Jack altimeter 3004. Delta 1284, cross path at a maintain 13,000, Jack double altimeter 3004.
American 3024, ready for departure, runway 18.
American 3024, fly runway heading, runway 18, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 18, fly runway heading, American 3024.
Ocean 68, are you able to expect, or correction, are you able to accept the sign field for your arrival?
Affirmative, 2068.
Roger, I have an amendment to your route advised for the copy.
I need to copy.
Ocean 68, you're cleared to the Orlando International Airport via direct Baja, direct Leopard, Lima, Papa, Echo, Romeo, Delta. Did you want the Sunbelt for your arrival?
Clear direct Baja, Leopard, and about east right.
You're back correct. Pacific 1385, welcome to Melbourne, taxi, ran through discretion.
Ram 35, please.
Level 1445, contact Atlanta 132.97. American 1199 Jax, welcome. Delta 1445 Jax.
1445, go ahead.
1445, call Atlanta 132.976.
3297, have a good one. Delta 1445.
The Azul 878, correction, Azul 8708 Heavy. You'll be behind the American 73, give way to them on Charlie.
Roger, giving head to American 3708 Heavy.
Level 123 to center maintain, level 330.
330, Delta 123. Center, hello, Air Canada 1091, heavy, ready to taxi out of Orlando, we have to go back.
American 1091 Jack Center, let's see where you're at. Runway 35 left, taxi via Echo Golf.
35 left via Echo Golf for Air Canada 1091 heavy.
Ocean 68, Vega.
I have a question regarding the new route you gave me. After Baja, could you repeat the 6? I'm having trouble finding it.
I'll put it in the chat.
Thank you.
Civic 5425 to center maintain, level 340. American 1945, contact Houston 132.77. American 1199, go ahead. There's about 13 people in front of you, I can't fit you up. Delta 4269, expect RNAV 36 left approach.
Expect RNAV 36 left approach, Delta 4269.
River 931, Echo Charlie, expect RNAV 36 left approach. United 1475, RNAV fax, runway 36, right clear for takeoff.
RNAV fax,
Delta 1190 Jack Center, welcome. JetBlue 373 Jack Center, I just got your message, welcome. Dual 8708 Heavy, runway 36 right, line up await.
Line up and ready to 36 right, is 8708 Heavy.
American 3024, radar contact altitude.
American 3024, 1,800, climbing 2,000.
American 3024, proceed direct CACA, climb maintain, level 340.
Climb maintain 340, American 3024.
Ocean 68, instead of maintain, level 340.
Level 340, Ocean 68.
American 817, contact Houston 132.77. Correction, American 017, contact Houston 132.77. 123, contact Atlanta 132.907. Delta 123, Jack Center.
Go ahead, sir, Delta 123.
Delta 123, contact Atlanta 132.907.
3297, Delta 123, yeah.
Yeah, Delta 1284, expect ILS runway 8, approach the Jax altimeter 3004. Delta 1284, expect ILS runway 8, approach. Dual 8708, heavy RNAV, fax runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV fax, 36 right, clear for takeoff, runway 708 heavy.
United 1475, radar contact at altitude.
1475, close out to
United 1475, climb maintain, flight level 350, area of moderate to extreme precipitation you're in right now spans 90 miles north from your present position, advise any deviation.
we have 350, copy to them.
American 1268, cross the Savannah VOR out of maintain, flight level 24, correction 250.
Sorry, say again, American 1268.
American 1268, cross the Savannah VOR out of maintain, flight level 240.
Across Savannah at maintain, flight level 240, American 1268.
American 518, contact Houston 132.77. Juliet Uniform Sierra, how do you pronounce that call sign? Oh, Jet USA 427, contact Houston 132.77.
Killer Houston 32.77, we'll see you. Jet USA 427.
American 2828, area of moderate to extreme precipitation, 12 o'clock, 5 miles, spans 60 miles left. Previous traffic reported at the same altitude, should be enough factor. American 1824, Jack Center, welcome. That's all, Santos, American 1824, American 1824, Jack Center, welcome.
$1,000 to go.
Blue 8708, heavy radar contact, altitude.
Passing 2,000 feet is release 708 heavy.
Blue 8708, heavy, proceed direct copy, climb maintain 14000, Orlando altimeter 3011.
Confirm direct for release 701, please.
Direct copy, climb maintain 14000.
Just give me a second, please. Release 708 heavy.
Dual 8708, heavy, roger, amend altitude, maintain 7000. I only got the direct.
7,000 is release 708 heavy.
Thank you.
Hello, Canada 1091 heavy, holding short 35 left.
Canada 1091, heavy, RNAV J Wolf, runway 35 left, clear for takeoff.
Let's take off 35 left, RNAV J Wolf, Canada 1091.
Confirm direct daddy for release 708 heavy.
Dual 8708, direct copy, Tango Uniform, Papa Papa, Yankee.
Yeah, I can't find that on my flight plan. I have to check that again. It's release 708 heavy.
Okay, that's fine. Maintain 7000, fly your current route.
Roger, we'll maintain 7,000, fly current route is release 708 heavy, climbing through SID.
Ocean 68, possible scratch and maintain flight level 240.
Ocean maintain flight level 240.
Delta 1284, left turn heading 330, top discretion, maintain 3000. It'll be the ILS runway and approach, either one of them. Delta 1284, that'll be heading 330 as well. Delta 4269 to set a maintain 3000.
Set a maintain 3000, American 4269.
Hello 8416, runway 21, taxi via Alpha Charlie. Thanks to stand on that. Velo 8416, runway 21, taxi via Alpha Cross, runway 33 at Alpha. American 2828, contact Houston 132.77. American 1030, contact Atlanta 132.907.
1797, we'll see American 1030.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jackson, Tower, Delta 4269, could you reduce our speed?
The 4269, you should have been following the, no actually. So the 4269, maintain 210 knots, left turn heading 090.
210 knots, American 4269.
Jacksonville Center, Speedbird 2038 Orlando, Echo 4, ready taxi.
2039, heavy runway 35 left, taxi via Echo Golf.
35 left, Echo Golf, Speedbird 2038.
So the 4269, maintain 180 knots.
282.
I believe that was stepped on. Delta 4269, left turn heading 090, speed 180, vectors through the approach course for your speed.
Left turn 090, speed 190, Delta 4269.
Jacksonville Center, Southwest 154 is with you, flight level 390.
Southwest 154, Jack Center, welcome.
Center, Canada 1091 heavy passing 5400.
Canada 1091, heavy Jack Center, climb maintain, flight level 370.
370, Canada 1091.
28708, climb maintain 14000.
Climb maintain 14000 as 28708 heavy.
Citation 1 Echo Charlie to set a maintain 3000. Delta 4269, 3 from X-Band, turn left heading 030, maintain 3000, full established, radar nav 36 left approach.
030, maintain 3000, established RNAV 36 left, Delta 4269.
Pacific 5425, cross Lama at a maintain 15,000, Melbourne altimeter 3007. And Pacific 5425, areas monitored to extreme precipitation, 12 o'clock, about 30 miles, and 120 miles south. Previous arrival from the Vista has 2 dB around its size and deviation.
United 1075, checking in. Straight 0.
United 1025, Jack Center, roger. American 2115, contact Houston 132.77.
13277 will see American 2115.
Yeah. Dual 870, contact Miami 132.2.
Miami 132.2 as release 708 heavy, thank you, see you next time.
Yeah. American 1268, descend via the baggage to your arrival, runway 21, the Charleston altimeter 3008.
Send the bagging to your arrival. Stay landing runway 21, then 1268.
That'll be American 1268, yeah, runway 21, and the altimeter is 3000.
Right, bagging to your arrival, altimeter 3000, landing runway American 15. Thanks.
Ocean 68 is going to be the get up correction of 912 arrival, Orlando altimeter 3011.
Stand by the 912 arrival. Say again the altitude.
Altimeter 3011.
3011.
American 2231, area of moderate to extreme precipitation, 12 o'clock and about 20 miles and 90 miles south, advised any deviation. Delta 1190, area of moderate to extreme precipitation, 12 o'clock, 1 mile and 20 miles south, advised any deviation. American 3192, contact 2.77. American 3192, Jack.
Hey, sorry, yeah, we're here.
Contact Houston 132.77.
13277, good day, American.
Yep. Hello, 8416, runway 21, clear for takeoff. Delta 4269, runway 36 left, clear to land.
36 left, clear to land, Delta 4269.
Frontier 2529, you can expect fire from Atlanta.
Rather that for Frontier Flight 2525.
November 1, Echo Charlie to set and maintain the 3000. 1 Echo Charlie, turn left heading 090. That's number 557 first. American 557 ascend via the Baggy 3 arrival Orlando. Correction, runway 21, the Charleston altimeter 3000.
Ascend via Baggy 3, expecting 21330, American 557.
Frontier 2529, contact Atlanta 132.97.
13297, Frontier Flight 2529, yeah.
Yeah. Delta 1284, 5 from Libby, turn right heading 110, maintain 2000, full established, clear to left turn lane approach.
Delta 1909, expect visual approach runway 18 center at Charlotte.
Atlanta Center, Frontier Flight 2529, flight level 230.
Approach to runway 09, Charlotte.
Atlanta Center, Frontier Flight 2529, flight level 330.
Frontier Flight 2529, Atlanta Center, good afternoon. Clear to Henderson, would you like 33 or 35 for your final?
We can stay at 35 and clear direct to Henderson for Frontier Flight 25.
Okay, I'll show 35 on request, expect higher in about 4 minutes to clear Henderson.
Roger, clear direct Henderson at 2529.
So 1530 on center. That's approved, just swimming under back. Delta 199, turn left heading 030.
Say again for
Delta 1909, turn left heading 030.
Delta 199, I will turn left heading 10.
Negative 030.
Delta 199, I will turn left heading 030.
Delta 2824, contact Jack Center 1-2. Delta 199, descend and maintain 5000.
Delta 1 minor, I will descend and maintain 5,000 feet.
Noted. Frontier Flight 25, 29, climb maintain, level 350.
Follow 350, Frontier Flight 2529.
Delta 1513, descend via Jedi 3 arrival of 3005. American 1030, contact approach 133.47.
3347, we'll see American 1030.
Taxi 258, Atlanta Center, welcome. Descend via Chesley 6 arrival, landing south, trail altimeter 3000. Delta 199, turn left heading 340, vector Stefano.
Say again for Delta
1,000 to go.
Delta 199, if you're unable to follow the ATC instructions, I might have to ask you to disconnect. Turn left, heading 340, vectors for your approach. You're not going to make the approach at your current distance to the airport and altitude.
Roger.
So 26 Atlantic, climb maintain level 400. Chop 21, contact Atlanta, approach 13347, good day.
33.47, thank you.
Out of 1440 Washington's closed, frequency change approved, good day. That is correct. United 1440 Washington is closed. Frequency change approved. Delta 199, turn left heading 240. Left turn heading 240, descend and maintain 3000.
Delta 1 minor, I will turn left heading 470 and maintain Sorry, can you say again for Delta 1 minor?
Delta 199 left turn 240 and maintain 3000.
Delta 1 minor, I will turn left heading 240 and maintain 3,000 feet.
Delta 2640 is going to be your con. Baker. Delta 199, turn left heading 200. The Charlotte Airport will be at your 12 o'clock in 15 miles, 15 miles. Let me know when you get the airport site.
Delta 1 minor, I will turn left heading 200.
And good afternoon, climbing through 12,900.
414 Atlantic, climb maintain, call 340.
I'm in St. Level 340.
Delta 199, turn right heading 230, Charlotte Airport 2 o'clock in 12 miles. Advise when you get Charlotte inside.
Delta 1 minor, I will turn right heading 230.
Delta 1513, contact approach 13347, good day. Airline 263 at Golf, instead of maintain 8,000.
8,000.
Sub 414, moderate to extreme precip westbound for over 100 miles along your route. Can you deviate by?
We'll let you know if we need deviation, maybe a right here.
Delta 199, do you have the airport in sight?
Say again for Delta 1 minor.
Do you have Charlotte Airport in sight?
Yes.
Delta 199, clear visual approach, runway 18 center. Contact tower 118.1.
Delta 199, I will contact the tower.
Jacket 258, information, Papa Cronin, Tech 185.
Center Low, East Coast Jet,
East Coast Jet 21 Atlanta, welcome, cross trigger at 13,000, Atlanta altimeter 3005.
3005, trigger at 13,000, East Coast Jet.
November Mike, Charlie Delta Mike, Atlanta Center, climb maintain, level 370. Bravo 8416, Airline Center, welcome, clear Lake Jagger. American 1046, Atlanta Center, climb maintain, call 370. Delta 1370, Atlanta Center, good answer, better contact, verify your update.
Atlanta Center, Delta 212, 9,800.
Delta 212, Atlanta, climb maintain, flight level 400.
That's a flight level 400, Delta 2.
Skyline 263 at Golf Cross, let's go with Itchfitch, header above 4,000, cleared RNAV 23 approach, Monroe County Airport.
Cleared RNAV 23 approach in Monroe County, 263 go.
Number 263 at Golf Cross, Itchfitch, header above 4,000.
Cross Itchfitch, header above 4,000, cleared RNAV 23 in Monroe County, November 263 go.
Frontier Flight 4286, Atlanta Squawk 0715, resume normal simulation rate, please.
USM 15 for 29,
November Mike, Charlie Delta Mike, clear direct heaven.
Direct heaven for November Mike Heaven.
One approach Delta 425, Charlie Romeo Juliet 250 miles west at 5,500 for landing information in Juliet.
Delta 4256, contact Atlanta approach 133.47. American 1297, Atlanta Center radar contact, descend via Chesley 6, arrival landing south, Charlotte altimeter 3000.
Atlanta, Southwest 441 is overhead Emo at flight level 320. Good afternoon.
South 441, Atlanta Center, welcome. Descend via the Chesley 6, arrival landing south, Charlotte altimeter 3000.
3000 on the altimeter, descending on the Chesley arrival from Southland.
Center 5297, 4927, Atlanta Center radar contact, cleared. Want to change your arrival. You're not cleared to Atlanta Airport via radar vectors. Fly your present heading and expect the Eagle Avenue on arrival.
Alright. Atlanta radar vector is the present heading 11-1 for
Cactus 258, fly heading 260 vector to finals, maintain 6,000. Delta 3315, I'm at your check on. Delta 3350, Atlantic climb, maintain level 330. Devon 4927, fly heading 070.
070.
Denver 4927, you're now clear to Hartsfield Airport, direct Jackson, Juliet, Kilo, Sierra, Oscar, November, Glavin, on arrival.
Clear Atlanta, we have direct Jackson, 11-1 arrival.
Cactus 258, maintain 4,000. American 1297, information, Papa Colonel Charlotte, expect 181. Southwest 441, transition to 300 knots or greater, spacing between published speeds at Chesley.
Okay, 300 knots or greater, published speeds at Chesley now for Southwest 441.
Airline 2638, Gulf report established inbound on the RNF 23.
Port established inbound on that T3 Gulf.
Delta 414, Memphis Center closed, change to advisor crew. What do you advise? Delta 26, Indianapolis Center is offline, frequency change for today. Delta 759 Atlanta Center, climb maintain, incredible 35. 350.
Frontier Flight 2529, accept transponder. Squawk 5621.
Squawk 5621, Frontier Flight 2529.
Frontier Flight 2529, Indianapolis Center, radar contact.
Center 127.4, Frontier Flight 2529. Indianapolis Center, Frontier Flight 2529. Good afternoon. Flight level 350. Contact Indianapolis Center 125.55. Frontier Flight 2529. Indianapolis Center, Frontier Flight 2529. Flight level 350.
Frontier Flight 2529, Indianapolis Center, copy. Frontier Flight 2529, contact Indianapolis Center 124.45.
Center on 124.45. Frontier Flight 2529. Indianapolis Center, Frontier Flight 2529. Flight level 350.
Frontier Flight 2529, Indianapolis Center, roger.
Cleveland Center, Frontier Flight 2529, descending via Hot Rod 2, flight level 350.
Frontier Flight 2529, Cleveland Center, copy. Spirit Wings 968, contact Cleveland Center 127.9er, take care. Central 127.9er, Spirit Wings 968, see you.
Center on 127.9er, Frontier 52529. Have a good one. Good afternoon, Cleveland Center, Frontier Flight 2529, descending via Hot Rod 2, flight level 264.
Frontier Flight 2529, Cleveland Center, Roger.
Cleveland Center 119.905. Frontier Flight 2529. See you. Cleveland Center, Frontier Flight 2529. Descending via Hot Rod 2 on 6,200 feet.
Frontier Flight 2529, Cleveland Center.
Altimeter 2996, expect the visual approach runway 22 right. Frontier Flight 2529. Frontier Flight 2529.
Frontier Flight 2529. Descend maintain 7,000.
Descend maintain 7,000. Frontier Flight 2529.
Right. Checking out some flaps here. Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
All aircraft be advised information whiskey now current. Altimeter 29906.
Blinding lights on. Just an interesting vector. Okay. Yeah, I just flew past the localizer post.
Frontier Flight 2529. Turn right. Heading 160. Intercept the 22 right localizer.
Turn right. Heading 160. Intercept the
You want to
22
start this
right
at me?
localizer. Frontier Flight 2529.
Because I'm not probably going to make it.
2529. Descend and maintain 5,200 feet.
Descend and maintain 5,200 feet. Frontier Flight 2529.
On the localizer, lock blue, 5,200 will maintain that. And then we'll capture the localizer, looks like. And, let's see here. These terrible vectors, by the way. Alright, glide self blue, glide self star. And we'll go ahead and start to slowing down here. Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
Flight crew seats for landing.
Frontier Flight 2529. Airport is at your 12 o'clock 15 miles. Report the field in sight.
Yes, we got it.
Field in sight. Frontier Flight 2529.
Frontier Flight 2529. Cleared visual approach runway 22 right.
Cleared visual approach 22 right. Frontier Flight 2529.
Flaps full.
Speed checked. Flaps full.
Gear down.
Gear down.
Frontier Flight 2529. Contact Metro Tower 135.0. Have a good one.
Contact Tower 135.0. Frontier Flight 2529. Metro Tower. Frontier Flight 2529. Visual runway 22 right.
Frontier Flight 2529. Metro Tower. Wind 160 at Niner. Runway 22 right clear to land.
Runway 22 right clear to land. Frontier Flight 2529.
Where the localizer course is offset by 2.5 degrees.
Radar altimeter alive.
Grab control. We'll just follow the localizer down to decision altitude 892. We have visual of the runway, so we can start lining up to it. We just let that wind take us in. Landing checklist.
ECAM memo.
Landing no blue. Landing no blue. Set and check. Okay. Landing no
Landing
blue.
checklist
Thank you.
completed.
Checked.
1,000.
2 whites, 2 reds.
1,000.
Approaching. 2 right.
100 above. Minima.
Continue. A little high. It's fine.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard. 10. 5.
Spoilers. Reverse green. Decel. knots.
Frontier Flight 2529. Exit left at Alpha 2.
Exit left at Alpha 2. Frontier Flight 2529.
Alright, welcome to Detroit.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your safety and the safety of those around you, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the aircraft comes to.
Frontier Flight 2529. Contact ground 121.8.
Please keep the miles clear of any carry-on items.
Ground 121.8. Frontier Flight 2529. Have a good afternoon. Frontier Flight 2529. Request taxi to allocated gate.
Frontier Flight 2529. Gate Delta 2 tree taxi via Alpha. Victor. Hold short runway 22 left.
Gate Delta 2, 3 via Alpha. Victor. Hold short runway 22 left. Frontier Flight 2529.
Landing was okay. I think it might be a little bit off center line. I think it was off center line. We'll see how the landing rate was though. I feel like it wasn't too bad. I think it was within limits. After landing checklist.
Radar and predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist completed.
Let them know we're gonna hold short.
Frontier Flight 2529, waiting to cross 22 left. Frontier Flight 2529, cross runway 22 left at Victor. Continue taxi via Victor, Kilo, Yankee, Echo. Cross runway 22 left at Victor. Continue taxi via Victor, Kilo, Yankee,
Approaching.
Echo. Frontier Flight
2, 2, left.
Taxi light off. leave it as this configuration. And let's see how we did on the flight. I love it when it does that. Changes mine. Okay. Flight report, and the report is a 100. Nice. 100%. We got a 197 on the landing rate, which is really good. I like that. It felt good. The only thing, it was a little bit off center line. However, we were within 1/2 the width of the runway, so I'm satisfied, I suppose. Let's see here. Wind direction 159. We're landing 22 right. 159. So let's see, 22 right. So it was pretty much a direct. Not direct. It was a quartering left crosswind. So I probably had a little bit too much correction in there, but 11 knots, not bad. Cool. Let's go ahead and submit this. Let's see how close we are to getting our promotion. Next flight is from Detroit back to Orlando, which we're not going to do tonight. Let's see. We are 12 points away from getting our promotion. Sad. But at least we got 3 flights in this weekend, so that's good. And without further ado, let's look outside, see how things look. There's our lovely airplane. Out of the pool over there. Sunny day here in Detroit. One plane taxiing over there, 2 planes. Anyways, this one's done. Is there a terminal model? I don't think this one. I think the other terminal's model. Yeah, the other one's model. Not this one. Anyways. Alright, till next time. Have a good start to your week.